You know, I'm beginning to wonder, and I've been wondering about you folk in the conscious community. Especially my Hotep brother. So many y'all just teaching history, you know, the greatness and the accomplishments of our people, the indigenous people, and you touching on the various, some of you touch on the various gods and so forth and so on, but it's still from a mental grasp. I see very few people, especially men, coming forward with the spiritual aspect, the spiritual information, the spiritual power of what's been given unto us if we would only read. Oh man. And not just read what you say, man. You know, even my Morris brothers, this, that, and other, y'all say your third eye open and you're astral traveling and you're seeing things and so forth. But I see more white people talking about the spiritual aspects of Egypt, and a few brothers. But not many of y'all are talking about the power. Amen. Now we got some powerful sisters, and I thank God for them sisters. And most of them are dealing with, they touch on the Egyptian, but they heavily into the Ifa, the Santeria. And I thank God for that. You see, because those principles in Santeria are the same principles in Egypt. You see, you can't lay no other foundation. You can only build upon the foundation that God has already established in the earth and in the heavens. Therefore, you see temples built upon temples. See, these people had wisdom. You see, they didn't walk around, they didn't grope in this darkness that we exist in at this time. But we thank God for this moment, and we thank God for what's about to occur in this generation. May not this generation pass before all is fulfilled. Yeah, I hate to bust your bubbles and ruin your plans for a bright future. And it is a bright future after the storm. And yes, my beloved, there will be a storm. It's shaping up already. You see the wars, and you hear the rumors of wars. You see the commotion. You see the violence. You see the unrepentant whites, and you see the ignorant blacks. Yes, I said ignorant black. It's evident that we're collectively and individually, even myself, I am coming into the renewal of my mind. But I thank God for the pertinent information that God has given me for this moment, for this time. If you, my beloved, say that you are one with God and that you are hip, and you don't realize that this is the time of destruction, that this is the time of judgment, something is wrong with you. You are not in touch with the God of the universe, my beloved. I'm just going to state it plainly. Now, no, I'm not going to give you no books to read. I'm not going to cite this shit or that shit. You do your own search. You say you got eyes to see. You telling me you got 3 eyes, but yet you don't know what time it is. You want to major in mundane and minor shit and not deal with what's necessary. You see. See, once we handle what's necessary, then we can do that mundane petty ass shit. My beloved. Now, going back to my first post, I think it's called The Fundamentals of Christianity. And the thrust of that message is, if you are not in touch with the God that you supposedly worship, if you are not interacting with that God, then your belief is in vain. You see. Now, I wasn't raised up in no Hotep family. I was raised as a Christian, as a majority of you, especially the older cats who may be listening. But when I went into my meditation, my beloved, all these Sanarian gods came to me, and I already had visions in my soul. Amen. Knowledge of self and knowledge of God of my previous lives in Egypt. And God saw fit, amen, to confirm everything that He has shown me in earth in this day and time. What I have experienced in that time, my beloved, the evidence is still here today. Your faith must be confirmed. So you don't even know who reigns over this world. You really don't. You have no earthly idea. Some of you do. I know you do. But not too many of you are dead spousing it. Are there coming forth with it. I worship that which I do know. I practice that which I do know and what has been confirmed. All power, my beloved. Sekhmet, Isis, Seth, Tauret, Sobek, Oshun and Oya, Obatala, Alegwa, Ogun, Horus, Seth. All these gods, my beloved. Tahuti. Abide right here in me. I walk among the gods, my beloved. And I'm going to continue to do what must be done. See, if you won't do it, I will. It's my charge to keep anyway. What's yours? Is it to go and confront nationalists about a Confederate statue and get your head busted? Is that what you're supposed to be doing? Hell no. Y'all better seek God. Stop playing church and get in touch with the real God. Get your ass some power and will it. I've said enough. He did not leave us powerless, my beloved. Our weapons are mighty to the pulling down of strongholds. He did not leave us powerless.